All right, guys, so you're going to be playing Prison Dodgeball. It's a game that my PE students really enjoy playing. I've modified it so it works with social distancing. You're going to be split into two teams of at most four players each, depending on how many students are actually here today and on Friday. And in the beginning of the game, each player starts with a dodgeball, and these dodgeballs are really soft. If you get hit by them, they don't hurt as much as a regular ball. You still don't want to get hit by them. So the goal of the game, like in any dodgeball game, is to knock out all the opposing enemy players with a dodgeball. So if you hit them, um, shoulder and below, then they go out. Okay, no headshots. If you do hit someone in the head or the face, make sure you apologize to them. Make sure you ask if they're okay. That's what being good sports all about. You won't get in trouble. You won't go out for hitting someone in the head. However, if you do it multiple times, I will sit you out for playing unsafely. So what's different about this game than regular dodgeball is if you get hit by a ball. So let's pretend this green player right here throws his ball and it hits this yellow crewmate right here. So this yellow person, instead of going out and just watching the game, sadly on the outside, they are going to pick any one of these three prisons on the green side. So they can go. They'll as soon as they get hit by the ball, they're going to drop what they have in their hands. They're going to run across the line and they're going to pick a prison, whichever prison they want. Now, while they're in prison, the only way for them to get out of prison is if someone on their team tosses a ball. Let's say this player right here tosses a ball way above the heads of the green players, and this yellow player catches it. Once this yellow player who's in prison catches the ball, they can run with the ball and they can run back home. And once they run back home across the center line, they are back in the game. So that's how this game goes. Um, Potentially, there are three prisons. So let's say green team is doing a really great job, and all of yellow team is in prison. Notice there can only be one player per prison. We want to make sure we stay socially distanced. So this yellow player is basically by themselves. Now, potentially, this yellow player can still win as long as they focus on dodging the balls and tossing and trying to rescue the crewmates that are inside prison. And crewmates who are inside prison, you got to be paying attention. You got to be ready to catch the ball when your teammate throws it to you. So you have to stay inside the cone line and catch a ball. Any ball that falls outside the cone line, you may not catch. And you can't use any of the dodgeballs that roll to you either. You're basically in prison. The only thing you can do is catch a ball from your teammates. You can't throw a ball at any of the green players while you're in prison. So that's how the game goes. Once one team is completely eliminated, then the game is over, and that team and the winning team is the one that has all survivors. And then we'll switch sides, and then we'll play another round. So a couple of rules. This is dodgeball. If some of you are going to be better throwers than others, just watch your strength. These are really soft balls, but you can still hurt people depending on how close you are and how hard you throw the ball. So just make sure you watch your strength. Another thing, if you catch an enemy player's ball, then the enemy player will go to prison. So let's say this green player throws this dodgeball to this crewmate over here. This crewmate catches the ball, so this green crewmate has to pick a prison, any of the three prisons. Another thing, you can hold up to two dodgeballs in your hand, and you can use them to deflect. Deflect means to shield yourself from an enemy dodgeball. So, for example, let's say this green player throws this dodgeball at this yellow minion, this yellow crewmate right here. This yellow crewmate can use the dodgeball in their hand to smack the ball out of the air so that it protects them from being hit. So that's basically the game. I think you guys are going to have a lot of fun with this.